I'd like to applaud you for what you're doing. I've been working in Westchester County Department of Corrections for 25 years, and I actually remember the infant child program. We used to have it in the early 90s. I didn't know why it left, but you explained it was strange how they stopped having a program.
Right.
Well, what they would do when the woman was arrested and she was pregnant, they allowed her to have a baby, and we had a trailer.
Right.
We had a trailer, and they took care of their baby up to a year. Mm-hmm. And then if they had to go to a state facility, then they had to give the baby over to a family member.
Right.
But if they had that time within the county, they stayed with their baby until they got discharged. So I remember that program, and it was a very and it was a very good program. Also at the county jail, we do have the televisiting, and over the internet. So, and I don't think more people should utilize it. You know, I don't think it's explained to the inmates as well as what, and sometimes it's also a financial issue because of the cost too.
Right. So there are two ways that you can offer this service. Just to be clear, the way that we're offering the service is free. The way that, I apologize, your name is?
Damon Jones.
Mr. Jones is stating that particular program is where families pay.
Right.
And that's through the internet.
Right.
Via one of the companies like Renovo or Cisco or whatever.
Right.
That's offering it, and families have to pay. And so what we're doing is we're offering this free to families, where the family doesn't have to pay because we're working directly with docs.
Good.
So it eliminates that process, again, where a family has to pay. Families shouldn't even have to pay for their phone calls, but they do. But the thing is that this is necessary, because we understand that when children have a connection to their parents, they're looking at their parents as their parents. They're not looking at their parents as the crime they've committed, or what it is that people say they did. They're looking at their parent as their parent, right? And their loyalty is to their parent, just like your loyalty was to yours, regardless. You know, and so we have to offer that to our children so that they can make an informed decision when they grow up about that relationship. If we don't offer it, then we're not giving them an opportunity of choice. And everyone needs an opportunity of choice.
Absolutely.
Jamil.
Yes, sort of piggybacking on what Mr. Jones said. I'm MAH technologist, and coincidentally, I used to work at the phone company for about 10 years as a fiber engineer, and I never understood why to make phone calls into the prison system costs you more than somebody. There's no physical reason why it should cost you more, and thus, to your point, it shouldn't cost you virtually anything to do teleconferencing inside the prisons for families when there's already internet service provided. So I work with a classmate of mine. She has an all-woman IT digital coding group.
Really?
Digital. And I would like to work with you in terms of implementing that program, at least to give you the information so that they won't come back to you with an okie doke that's not technically, viable.
Wonderful, thank you.
Okay, here we'll make this the last one. Actually.
Yeah, so I wanted to hear a little bit about the work in Worth, and I really love what you had said around it's an experience that I had and it's not who I am.
Right.
Yeah,
and I'm curious.
Let's say that one more time. That's a
it's an experience that I had. This is not who I am. I'm a writer, so I wrote down that quote.
Right.
I love it.
Anybody can take it.
But I think what I'm really curious about is what does the work look like on the ground level, to bring the women who've been incarcerated or kind of been in the families of that, and really helping them step into their power.
Right.
Right. And what does that look like on kind of just the grassroots on the ground level.
Right. So when women come home, we have